Hey, look, a cooking pot. Okay, so I waited for the weather to subside because the wind was horribly obnoxious. Actually, I'm gonna leave that one here. Grabbed a few sticks on the way out. That's some emergency fire if I need it and I'm in the area and I'm freezing to death and suffering from cabin fever, that sort of thing, need water, you know. Just good to have a couple hours of hour and a half anyway. And then what you find laying about. Okay, there's a birch sapling there. I'm getting out of this wind, it is. I can't hear a darn thing. Hey, it's still sort of light enough to see. Okay, we'll do a quick kind of glance around. Sometimes you end up with a lantern here. Or maybe you don't.
Could make something with this.
Well, you could make something with that. That's true. Now that is a find. That is a real find. That you can't ask for much more on something like that. Now I can't see a darn thing still, so oh, I have no torches because of reasons. Well, let's look at the inventory here for a sec, or a minute, or however long it needs. What's going on? Need some of that precious lamp oil. I only have 0.10. I want to warm up. Actually, you know what? Well, it's still... Darn it all. Nope, not doing it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stay down here. Right now I don't know at all where I am. I'm going to stay down here. Right now I can't. Ah, there you are. Okay, so this is going to help me. Alright, there's something directly in front of my face. Some garbage on the floor. Great, is beside the bed. Metal shelf. Darn it. Okay, well. Oh, there it is. For just a second. There we are. Ooh, locked in. Okay, just don't move. Don't move the mouse. Okay, I'm going to eat. I really want to get food poisoning. But if I'm gonna get it, beside a bed is pretty much the best place to get it. For some weird reason, I didn't gather any cattails. Might as well get this over with. Okay. Yeah, for some reason I didn't eat any cattails. Or bring any cattails to eat, or else I would have just topped up with a couple of those. I'll grab a few off the river here in a little bit. I go straight for the ropes. Again, with this game, go with what you know. So because I'm going to be passing a little bit of time before I can sleep, I'll just let you go. We'll see you tomorrow when I get across, start working my way across PV. Pleasant Valley, if you're not with lingo. Alright, we'll see you when the sun's up.
If they find something to eat.
Alright, looking through lockers. I'll just do a little search around here. The can opener was huge. I mean, it would have been nice when I had more cans to find the can opener. I did do a lot of smashing of cans.
Could end up being useful.
Holy herbal tea. That's my 3rd box. And you never find anything here. This is don't think for 1 second, hey, I saw somebody once, they got food, tea, can openers, there was tools. I wonder what was in those locked lockers. No, there's nothing in the locked lockers. There's nothing. It's supposed to be abandoned. This is a complete anomaly. Now I can't just go walking away from this area. I am so close. If I was smart, I would have left my maple sapling on the ground so it could start curing, because I do have maple and a birch sapling on me. So this way I think you can go. You can just kind of, yes. I like avoiding wolves. I mean, hey, I've got the orange gun, but be waving it around everywhere. Speaking of the orange gun, if that bear shows up, I might be able to get parasites right away. Because I've seen Michael do it a bunch of times, shoot a wolf with a flare gun. I think I've done it 3 or 4 times, maybe. But I've killed many bear. Many with the flare gun. Usually not one shot. Usually they do a lot of running around all mad. Flare sticks to their body. They're not happy about it. I think thinking back here, I think maybe 3 bears I've one-shotted. I've killed a lot of bears, but I'm always hiding from them afterwards. I never... I mean to just constantly talk about other people and stuff, but when Pest shot that bear and one-shotted it when he was on top of the rock by trappers, that was a great shot. Yeah, that's what I really love about YouTube, when you watch somebody make a fantastic bow shot, because the bow is such a jerk sometimes. Also, the rocks can be jerks as well, I find. You know, you're out there trying to harvest rabbits, figure, I'll just nip out here and harvest some rabbits, and you throw rocks until you're so cold you just want to lay down for a bit. Yeah, and eventually you lose like 40% of your condition because you're hunting rabbits with a rock. It's like, hey, I could have gotten a wolf for that kind of condition loss. And there we go. So
This will come in handy.
I
need more of that.
yes, you do. You need much more of that. That's tomato soup. Oh. Yeah, this is the thing about this cave, is there's a drop down here. I don't want to put it directly in where I want to walk. But there's a drop down here. And once you get past that... oh, you know what I should do? Just make that into 2 pieces of tinder, because I know me. So I'm going to get some torches together. Once you get past that drop, though, you can see most of the cave enough to get around and potentially find a light source. I think there might even be a guy down there with a torch or something. Just to really make it, you know, rub it in your face that you've used yet another match. That's what I like about this game that I'm currently playing. Is that I have plenty of matches. For now, you're just gonna go down there. Okay. Yeah, there it is right there. You can see some light. You just need to brave walking forward a bit, but I tend to chicken out when I can't see anything in front of me. Let's see here. So the weather's been kind of, I think ever since I angered the mountain god, and I don't say that lightly. I seriously think in this game you can seriously anger the tables there. Alright, well, I do not...
Lamp fuel. Could be useful.
Could be. Hey, decent work gloves. That's alright with me. Sure, we'll do a plaid shirt. Why not? Torch is going. And I had to check there for the bedroll. Just to check for the bedroll. So I started playing, I've been watching some live streams of story mode and stuff and started playing it, the story mode a little bit. It's definitely, oh hey, you again. I think if I just go back the way I came. Got a great memory, it's just really short. Yeah. That's what I think of that. Nothing. Well, I feel silly. Also, because I walked into this dead end with the last of my torch. Oh, there we are. Think, right? No, I came from that direction. Got angry. Threw the torch backwards. Now I need to come this way a little bit. When the heck did I get lost? Okay, so this is the area where you find the... Alright, well at least I'm on the way back. God, this is awful. Once again, not doing the how-tos. Unless you want how to get lost in a cave. You know. How to keep walking in a circle when clearly the way out was around this guy. Just noticed. Okay. Hopefully my water's not all boiled up here. It won't be, because you get such a nice, pretty much the entire time it takes to melt and then boil the water, you get as grace time before it burns away to nothing, so. But, well, that was a good mistake. Okay, well, oh, I was gonna say, let's put the torch out before we go outside. Nah, this side of the cave, that side of the cave. Alright. Look at that, I came out of there with a fresh torch. All I had to use was a striker and a match. Not a good deal. Not a good deal at all. Okay, I'm going to go this way in case I can shoot the bear with a flare. Because then I can harvest the bear, especially with all this wood I've managed to collect. Get a bear skin going, and the parasites going as well. So that'll be good. And I'll have parasites before I leave Pleasant Valley. That'd be optimal. I just have to convince the bear that it's a good idea for me to shoot him in the face with a flare gun. Yes. There he is. Hey, bud. Don't come looking for me. Whoa. That's not the button I meant to press. Okay, yeah. That's right. You are kind of up among the trees here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we're gonna hop inside here quick. Sometimes I like to pass time, sometimes I like to sleep. Depends on what's kind of coming up next. What do we have here for calories?
Cold.
Yes, I know, right? Totally locked out. Anything down here? Yeah, there's not supposed to be this much food here or resources. Let's see. Look at all my tea. It almost expects me to get my butt whooped here. Alright, well we've got, oh look at that. We've got 6 days of antibiotics, 7, 8 days, 9 days. That's 11 days of the cure for my parasites I'm gonna get. Now, I'm pretty sure that'll work. With those small teas, I'll be able to cut back on weight and get all of the, warmed up, I guess. What are you wearing? What are you wearing? What's going on here? Yeah, that's depressing the day I found out that. Okay, so worn work gloves, ragged, decent. Alright, that's doing it all now. Work boots. Yep, that's it. Okay. This guy apparently, with all of his jackets and everything, he's just not doing it. Wait till you get intestinal parasites and cabin fever. Yeah, I'm gonna do all sorts of crazy stuff like that. I'm just gonna ignore cabin fever, get it back to back. You know. Because nothing makes me happier than showing somebody that when something bad happens, you don't need to panic. This game usually gives you plenty of time. You hear that heartbeat? Okay. Get a little, yep. Be concerned. Be very concerned if he's staggering around. But usually, you get an affliction, you can make it through. Parasites on Interloper, they're a tough one. I've survived it, but then I've done stupid things and died. Well, it's like, well, if I just would have stayed at home and went fishing today. But you know, you go to Broken Railroad to look for a something, or I don't know, just you do something goofy like take your parasites for a nice long walk, and that is not. That's not good for your survival. Some more firewood.
Just out of this.
Oh, no. Not just out of it, but it does not hurt to have more crackers. Besides, you've got soup. And if you can't have a sandwich with your soup, crackers is pretty good too. Oh, no, I'm cold. I need to go inside. Inside this basement. I've got my all seasons pass right here. That's what I love about summoning on the first day. It's like, oh, I can go wherever I would like because, you know, I'm not going to play it stupid. I don't want to waste them. Oh, here he comes though. And that's why rocks are awesome. Because I can get him to go, say, over there instead. He's like, hey, what's that noise? Yeah, what was that noise? Whoa, what's going on? This forest is haunted. And if I had a bow, I could stand up and then shoot him in the back right now. Sorry, I could shoot at him towards his back. That's fun. I love the moving them around with rocks. That way I can keep an eye on him. Right up until he walks behind those trees. Sounds like he's coming right back though. Now he's going on the other side of the house. I like this place also for the clothing that you can get. Sometimes there's a pair of long johns down here. Ooh, a book on guns. No. Let's not be breaking down shelves.
Just what I need.
Dusty dog food. Give a shout out to Dr. Ballard's. I don't think that's actually a company anymore. But when I was a kid growing up, there was a special dog food. I was just obsessed with it. They had a good advertising campaign, I have to admit. But yeah, Dr. Ballard's. Whew. German Shepherd on the can. Come on, Dryer. You could have been killed by a wolf out there. Oh well. Some dog food it is. Dog food and a gun book. Dog food and a gun would be... I'd recommend you come here on Interloper all the time. I don't know what you're supposed to do with the gun after you get it. Then I guess go to Hush River Valley and get those 2 rounds that might be there. Good luck with that. Alright. Warm up here and we'll head out. Let's get out of here. Where's the wolf at? Oh good, he's not here. Just kidding. He could be actually coming up behind me because he saw me. And he's not quite in attack mode yet.
Just out of this stuff.
Whoa. Again, not out of it, but it doesn't hurt to have more. Now that toolbox is really what I'm looking for. Because there's the last container has some animal hides in it.
I need more of that.
Yeah. Yeah, the last container has some...
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Is it now? Oh, easy there. I'm gonna wipe out onto your face. Yeah, so I go this way most of the time. Just come down across. Use the no rope deal. Sometimes I actually use
Someplace to escape this cold.
I use this as my not falling down, and then I use that as my sort of the bottom of this guy is my next not falling down point, and kind of risk it from there. Now let's see, how much over am I, and why do I keep running? Because I'm probably a little bit exhausted. See, I should have cooked a tea at the last fire I made too. I don't understand why I didn't do that. Well, I know why I didn't do that. I'm scattered. Alright. Well, I have quite a lot of wood. I'm going to just drop one of those. Drop a few of these. That should almost do it. There we go. I think that's enough water. Alright. I'll put this away. We're good for now. Oh no, really, you can put that away. Okay. What? Oh, I was already... Never mind. Okay, let's continue to drop sticks and such. Like, I don't need a bunch of fuel on me. Especially sticks, because I'm gonna go collect some soon. On the walk. I'm gonna go to Coastal Highway instead of Forlorn Muskeg. Because I want to go through Coastal Highway. I want to go to Desolation Point. So, but I want to go to the barn, the store, the mine. Hit that lookout. Because I also prefer Forlorn Muskeg because I mean, the zone itself is scary. You can't get around that. If you've never had a character eaten alive, like, and just swallowed by that region, then you haven't been in it more than a day. And sometimes you can't. I remember going into it and feeling so ripped off because crafting my tools cost me 3 out of my 4 flare shells because I wouldn't go into Forlorn Muskeg without a flare gun. Not on Interloper. No way. And getting in and out cost me so many flares. I was all mad. And you look back and it's like, yeah, your run was in danger of ending 3 times there. That's how much danger you were in. Because Forlorn Muskeg is kind of tricky. If you go by a lot of landmarks, like if you try to navigate by keeping to civilized areas like railroad tracks and stuff like that, you get attacked. You get attacked a lot. Oh, yep, that's what I want to do. Search that. So I wouldn't go to places because I was just afraid of them, so I don't want the chair. We want this soda. There we are. Yeah, so I mean, it's fairly. That's my kind of descent from Timberwolf anyway. I like to get to draft dodgers. I insist on. One time I found some thermal underwear in that dryer, so I insist on always going there. I can't not go there. Okay, so how are we doing? Tired, but if he warms up in an hour, he can go make it to the barn and sleep there instead. Yeah, I've been collecting a lot of food. Running low on water, so let's get 2 birds stoned at once. Okay. What is going on downstairs?
I need to find food.
Got a bark fest going on. Usually they don't bark at nothing. All right. Perfect. It's absolutely freezing. You know, for the start of the run, yeah, the weather has chased me. It doesn't like me. Like I was saying earlier, it feels like sometimes you can make the game mad at you. It'll equalize. Eventually. Yeah, so we'll get parasites. While I have parasites, I might as well get myself some cabin fever. Do a lot of reading. Now you can come up here in the land of the birch. This is where birch forest is, up here by the swampy area. There's a little pool of water kind of behind it. Makes sense. This is why it would be there. But that birch forest is frightening. Ooh, look, a stick. There's a bear in there. And he
Can't feel my hands.
he can't feel his hands. Well, you don't want the bear to feel your hands anyway. No, the bear, it's really hides really well in that birch forest. Like, I don't know if he's, where you can always find a bear. But, is that a deer?
Damn. Freezing.
Like, yeah, I'm not sure if that's a deer. I know it's some animal, so I should run at it. I'm gonna go to this outbuilding here. It rarely gets visited by myself. That's important, but last time I was here, I think I found something good. Like accelerant or lamp oil or... Good, he's running away from me. Come on. You can do it. How'd you know I was going to the barn next? Did I step on a blizzard mine or something? What's going on?
Something to eat.
Ah, you're gonna start freezing to death if you're not careful. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. There we go. A pry bar. I don't know if that was what I found last time, but oh yeah. And I also, yeah, now you're too heavy. Oh, jeez, I can't do this. I gotta... This whole exploration into the headwind thing is gonna kill him. I gotta get him inside. Darn it. If I see a wolf, I gotta just fire off a flare. I can't be... Well, if he sees me. If a wolf sees me, I can't be messing around. Oh, this headwind is just... What? What have I done? Okay. He is walking like almost backwards. It's so slow in this into this wind. Okay.
It's like something is sapping my energy.
Yep. I'd be running around in a headwind. Also, it helps to not overshoot your destination. Well, actually, now the headwind is side wind. Oh, keep walking forward. That's important. Kind of a wolfy area. Good thing I made a torch. Good thing I made a torch. So my next move from here is to go to the store. So we're gonna loot this area. I'm gonna call it a, you know, I can see in here just fine, but I know when I upload it, it'll be impossible to see. So, and I have plenty of matches and a fire striker. I have something like, wait a second, let's check. How many matches do I have? More than I need. 39 and a Fire Striker at 76%. He has got fire coming out of his fingertips. So I'm going to get a stim here somewhere, either in the truck or upstairs. Ooh, a book on archery. Needed to see it. Needed to see it. Stay on target. Okay. I know I have got a feather, but I'll make that a tradition. Yari gets a match. Ooh, a toolbox I don't want. Okay. I've got all this wood. I don't really need all this wood. I'll be collecting coal, so I'm gonna have myself a nice big cooking of the water off camera here and stuff. There's my stem.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Oh man, you're gonna need that. And I'll probably light a fire in the fire barrel just to make myself feel better as I go to sleep. Because I mean, well, it's warmish in here. How warm is it? Feels like 3 degrees. It's not great. Alright. So this will be empty because my stem. You sometimes get your stem beside the... Sometimes the stem's over there on the floor too. But the barn is always usually good for a piece of food and something. Like you'll get a tool or a piece of clothing out of the barn. The barn's kind of a decent place. I used to kind of skip it if I didn't need to go here, but early run, it is a good location to
here.
It's more firewood that you don't need. Never thought I'd be like, who needs a whole bunch of free firewood? Oh, we're stuck on some stuff. Let's see if there's that hammer over here in the car. Oh, he's not there. So no, I didn't see a hacksaw. Well, actually, you know what? I did not look under the bench. So, grab this candy bar. Let's head on downstairs. Come on. If you are going to find the hacksaw, it'll be usually in here. In this area. Underneath that corner sort of thing. So no hacksaw or hammer here. This guy's a whiner. Alright. Anyhow, I keep beating this man within like, 10% of his life. Sometimes in those barrels too, there'll be a pry bar. Darn it. Okay, I'm sorry, bud. I'm sorry. Let's get you situated with some. Here, have that to tide you over. All right. We'll use an actual torch. How many accelerants do I have? 1. We can handle this. All right. Well, we'll see you next time when I'm in much better shape. We've got a lot of wood to burn through and stuff. Make some water. Get a little bit of sleep. Gonna fix them up a bit here. And then we're off to the store where I'll get more matches again. Get guess maybe find something interesting in the house. The houses don't have much. Toilet water. Toilet water is good. So yeah, we'll see you next time when I quest onwards to
That's done.
Desolation Point and try to get my, what's it called? My tools, I guess, done. Yeah, that would be important. Speaking of which, let's do a little bit of, I'm gonna do some curing here. Whew. Gonna be neat. Alright, we'll do some curing while we wait. Oh, there we go. He bounced back. He was one cattail away from death. Okay. So, we'll see you next time. Hopefully. And I'll try to keep surviving and get this guy some parasites. In the meantime, tonight he's gonna enjoy himself a little soup and crackers meal. Make up some water. Okay, there's the soup down there, just warming. Okay. Put some water. Alright, well, we'll see you next time. Hopefully. And until then, yep, keep surviving.